Hello, how are you? The rest of August are gonna be only 2 more weeks. Then September comes, schools are gonna start again, and many people finish their vacation time. But of course, things are not going back to the normal, before the Corona turmoil started. Still, the difficulty that we have to adopt, that we face continues. Nevertheless, our life goes on, and we just only have to try our best until we overcome this difficulty. Or would it really happen? Sometimes I wonder. Well, today, the 3 idioms are to look out. To look out. Second one is to shake hands. To shake hands. Well, let's see. To think of. To think of. Does it mean that you suddenly have a good idea come into your mind? Or concentrate on something? Well, let's see. First, of course, look at and look forward. Today is look out. What does that mean? Let's listen to those following sentences, okay? First one is look out. Aisha cried as her friend almost stepped in front of the moving car. Next sentence. Why did the driver tell Atta to look out as he was getting off the bus? Another sentence is going to be like this. Look out for bikes turning in your direction. It means what? That's right. It means to be careful or cautious. That is look out. So instead of you can say look out, meaning be careful. Or look out when you cross the street. Please look out when you go out to the children. So it means be careful. The second one, to shake hands. You can shake your hands, your body, but this time it's not. Now let's listen to the following sentences, okay? I introduced these two and they shook hands. Once more, I introduced those 2 people and they shook hands. Next sentence. When 2 people are introduced for the first time, they usually shake hands in the Western world. Perhaps in Japan or Korea, instead of shaking hands, they might bow this way, or like Thailand or Indian people would do this kind of thing, perhaps. But in the Western world, they usually shake their hands. That doesn't mean this. It means, of course you can know, it means exchange greetings with the clasp of the hands. In the Western world, usually it is normal to use one's right hands rather than the left hands? Because there are many, many reasons, but you can check that out. What kind of reasons are there? For the first time people, of course, you've seen, during the Olympic time on television, that many people would give bear hug, that kind of thing. But then that's athletes' world. Bare hands are pretty, bare hugs are pretty accepted. But then, other than that, usually shaking hands are more popular today. The last idiom is to think of. It's not concentrating. It's not, we did think over last week, but it's different from that. Okay, those are the sentences. What did you think of the movie you saw last week? The other sentence is, I don't think much of her as an Olympic athlete. It means to have an opinion about. So what personally you judge or think about that particular thing or person or matter. Okay, now I'm going to give you some of the sentences, so you try that out. Let's see. I'm going to use some sentences. For example, be careful. Aisha cried as her friend almost stepped in front of the moving car. So what can you use? That's right. Look out instead of be careful. Another one, okay. Cautious for bikes turning in your direction. Of course, it means look out for the bikes turning in your direction. Second one, okay, let's see. I introduced these two and they clasped their hands firmly to greet one another. That's right. Shook hands. Shake hands, shook hands. That is the past. Another sentence, okay. In the Western world, when two people are introduced for the first time, they usually shake hands. So that's not like there's like a exercise. No, shake hands. The last idiom is to think. Is this okay? Sentences. What did you have an opinion about the movie you saw last week? Yes, you can say, what did you think of the movie you saw last week? Well, what did you think of the Olympic Games held in Tokyo this summer, just the past 2 weeks ago? What did you think of it? What did you think of the whole thing? And of course, right now, we are in the midst of, Tokyo is holding the Paralympics. What do you think of the whole thing? That means you have your own opinion about that. The last sentence. I don't have any opinions about her as an Olympic athlete. That's right. It means think of. So Now, your personal question. What do you think of the receiving the corona vaccine? It means to be inoculated against catching coronavirus. What do you think of it? Of course, not only in the United States, Europe, even in Asia and Japan, some people, yes, agree to be inoculated, to be vaccinated, but then others would not think like that. Well, they are thinking of the dangerous side of the vaccination. Also, some people think of their human rights to make their own decision, not just to obey what government says. So that's your personal question I would like to give you too. What do you think of the coronavirus vaccination? Okay, until next time, please stay safe and happy and healthy, of course. And soon, August is gonna be gone. All right, goodbye for now.